Okay, let's do this thing. AEW Dynamite review. Let's do this. What do we got going on tonight on this show, eh? Let's see here. Kicking it off tonight, Hangman Page versus Ricky Starks. Taz on commentary. Very good match. A little bit of not too botchy, but a couple rough spots here and there, especially the that German suplex that Hangman hit onto Starks, which looked like he landed on his neck, by the way, doing that German suplex. So that looked really, really deadly. Okay, like I said, it wasn't a bad match, and Hangman continues to rack up wins. The only thing different this time is that he had a submission for the win instead of doing the whole, buckshot lariat thing. He won with a different move this time. Taz basically distracted him until Hook hit him with a chop block after that. Cage was going to come in for a power bomb, but of course the Job Squad Dark Order comes out and saves Hangman Page. But a good opening match, though. Like I said, a little botchy here and there. I just thought that German suplex looked a little bit dangerous out there with Hangman do it onto Starks. But Starks was basically tough enough and got right back up, and nothing didn't really hit him right here. So he was good. Next, though, on this card, Hangman, Trent, which I don't know why they have Trent with a question mark now, went against Pentagon Jr. I would have liked this match. The only thing I understand about this match is that while we know selling power drivers on the apron, huh? And it looked really bad too, because if you look at the camera, you could see Pentagon's head doesn't even hit the apron, and it looked really bad. But listen, that just that looked bad. Okay, I don't know what that was, but that power driver looked like shit. Let me say that right now. It looked like shit. All right. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And once again, like I said, I don't know why they got Trent with a question mark behind it. And yeah, they had Pentagon's manager get involved, which what they said, played some Yo Mama jokes and everything. What was like some Yo Mama jokes or something. Yeah, your mama sucks and whatnot. And then Pentagon won like by a distraction win with a package power drivers, which is kind of crazy because he gets hit by a power driver, gets up in 2 seconds. But Pentagon hits one, it's over in like 3 seconds. So that didn't make a lot of sense. Then again, I don't really understand this feud either. So you know that I don't get it. The match was whatever. Okay, that's all I can say. I'm surprised it even went that long too. But I just kind of just shook my head like this dude did a freaking power driver on the apron and he got up and no sold it. What the fuck was that? Um, Next, the Pinnacle were doing a sit down interview with Jim Ross, which they were in their truck or private bus tour truck, whatever. They had a bus and then they were in a room and basically MJF and Wardlow, which Wardlow had a good little promo off of there because they started talking about what Jericho said last week. We did get some words from Wardlow basically talking about Jericho since they mentioned his name, which he kind of cut a good promo out there, talking about what he's going to do to them in the Blood and Guts match. Most of his promo was on MJF, though, as, basically, Jericho wants to talk about my scarf and everything and whatnot. Well, that was burgundy or whatever. So now he had a new silk scarf and everything. It was made out of silk, so it's silk season, folks. But MJF said, I'm the guy that Jericho couldn't outsmart. He's been outsmarting people for 30 years now. And that Jericho is just jerking the curtain at WCW Worldwide at age 25, while MJF, basically, he is, he's 25 and he's in his prime right now. And that, Jericho wants to call him a mark. MJF said, that's true. I am a mark, but not for Jericho. I'm a mark for taking your spot. And he's what he's going to do on May 5th. I know they use a lot of inside term jokes, AEW, and trust me, they do a lot of inside terms or inside jokes, which they've really overdone it, if you ask me. My friend Steven said this, that it only works for some people, kind of with Jericho and MJF right now and what they're doing, but everybody in this company now just always uses some type of inside joke, inside shot at either the WWE and of course the AEW super fans are gonna eat that up and act like it's the greatest thing ever. But after a while, it just kind of comes either desperate or just kind of like, all right, you gotta come up with something new. Like it's kind of funny at first, but just the numerous shots, just taking shots or inside jokes can just like, all right, now, man, well, we get it. The business is exposed, but come on now. It's because levels to this, all right? Next, the women's title was on the line. Hikaru Shida versus Tenara Conti. Um, this was good. one of the better women's matches. I didn't really think Conti was going to win. This was for the title, but I did like this. They did do some stuff that a lot of people don't really see that much out of these two. Even some stuff I've never seen before. But this was a good match. Okay, it was good. I knew Sheeta was going to win. Obviously, Baker came out saying she's the number one contender, and I'm sure that match will be at a Double or Nothing. So expect that to happen, which a lot of people saying Baker will become the champion, so we'll see. But this was a very good match. I liked it, and it wasn't a death spot. So good match on them. That was good. Um, Next, the Inner Circle came out. Of course, everybody has to sing along to Chris Jericho's theme song. But as Jericho talked about how Mike Tyson was an honorary member after what happened last week, Hager had these straws thrown at the camera saying you guys are going to be sucking your meat through these straws. But Jericho said, whoa, hold on there, Jake. Basically, I hope he said meals, but like I said, he's going to be sucking the meat out of the straw. So that's a pause and very suspect out of Hager right there, if you ask me. But Jericho went on to talk about the rest of the Inner Circle members that Santana saying, the new color is going to be blood and everything. And, from his hood and everything, we call that bitch moves what y'all doing. And Jericho basically, he say, I sing show tunes, huh? That's why you're on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and then you start singing a show tune, which I think Jericho kind of forgot one of the rhymes to it. So he went on with anything, but he says we don't need to discuss battle plans, and the plan is that we're going to kick you guys' asses on May 5th. So get ready for that. So a very good Jericho promo out there and whatnot. The show tunes thing was kind of bad, but he did recover from it, so it went out well. Next, Badass Billy Gunn came out to face QT Marshall with what do you have out there? Aaron Solo and Nick Camarato. Billy was attacked from behind until he started taking both these guys on. I say this all the time about Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn, who just still looks in incredible shape, who could still go in the ring and whatnot. I like, by God, why is this guy more on TV? He's still the shit, okay, even to this day, all right? Mr. Ass was kicking ass out there still. And he was taking freaking, I thought he looked better than QT out there. And of course, his squad got involved until, Billy's kids came out and everything for the save. Anthony, a go, Power Ranger, Mojo, Jojo in the dojo, like a spoiler, choke your neck. Dick Togo gave you some bars right there, if you get what I mean. So that's a few quick bars for you. But Anthony punched him in the gut, and then QT cut this bad-looking diamond cutter, which it looked like more of an RKO without the umph and pizzazz to it, which I kind of sit there wondering, like, and I know Dustin Rhodes came out with a wooden chair and everything, taking down Marshall, and then he ended up, taking the chair, hitting Nick Camarato in the head, and he no-sold it as the referees kept them apart. Listen, I get they're trying to get QT stable over, but by God, man, you couldn't even beat Billy Gunn clean out there, okay? So, why should we take these guys seriously, and why should we take this guy seriously still against Cody? I get he's a heel, and he used the squad, but he could use some clean wins and beat some guys' ass to prove that at least he's a threat to Cody, because it looked like Billy Gunn was kicking his ass throughout half the match, all right? So, like I said, badass Billy Gunn looks better than him out there. I know the Elite were in the back. Wow, let me say something. The Elite were in the back, right? And I guess they were in their tour bus, which, by the way, and I know this is until Sunday, and I'm glad we got one commercial from this because Rebellion is this Sunday, and it will be Rich Swann versus Kenny Omega, title for title match. Mauro Ranallo will be on commentary. I was really hoping Rich Swann or somebody from Impact would have showed up tonight to at least. Listen, I know it's not a go home show, and it's AEW. It's not till tomorrow night on Impact. But by God, it would have at least been kind of cool if Rich Swann could show up one time and show up on this show to attack Kenny Omega or somebody from Impact. I was hoping they were going to be the ones in the truck outside, but no, you have Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston in a pickup truck driving into the trailer, which just looks very familiar. I could sit there and say Stone Cold wannabe right now because, hey, Stone Cold did it too. He had a truck, he crashed into things. Hell, Vince McMahon crashed into the damn DX limo one time with his car and whatnot and started hitting with pipes and there was nobody there, which I thought was kind of funny that they hit a truck, nobody was there, none of the Elite members, anything. So I could see where a lot of Stone Cold Steve Austin jokes are happening right now. And where did the Elite go, huh? They just happened to disappear from the truck. Did they magically disappear? I don't know. I was hoping Swan and crew would have been in there to at least get something to promote this pay-per-view for this Sunday. And did AEW even mention that Kenny Omega was going for the damn Impact title this Sunday? Like, nobody mentioned that the entire night. We got a commercial. Yes, we did. But I did not hear one peep about him going against Rich Swann this Sunday. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. So I would have liked if Rich Swann had showed up tonight. I really would have. But, we got to get Mox, or some would say the new Stone Cold wannabe, out there, driving a pickup truck. Got some Steamwise. Let's just backstreet boys. And that's the bottom line. Got the Great One said so. You know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do an Austin impression right now, or that was more of a Rock impression, but you get where the joke is going into this. But I said when he did that crash into the bus, I was like, this looks familiar. Where have I seen this before, huh? Next, I would say one of the better matches of the night, Christian Cage went against Powerhouse Hobbs, which this was good. Real good. Hobbs is still a bit green out there, but he did have a lot of offense on Cage. He was working with a vet, so this was not bad. And Hobbs, he looked strong. He looked good in defeat. So I like this, and I'm glad they kind of, they're trusting him out there a little bit more, especially to go out there that long and go against Christian and everything. Christian ended up winning with the kill switch, winning the match, but I enjoyed this match. That was not bad. Jay Cargo, basically had a video package talking about Matt Hardy and Vicky Guerrero trying to be the manager, but she says she's her own boss and whatnot. But they better make a deal if she wants to choose. Darby Allin winning against Jungle Boy in the main event for the TNT title. Sting was out there. Luchasaurus was out there. A very good match between both of these two. Sting and Luchasaurus brawled to the back for a minute, but I did enjoy this match. Darby won with the Last Supper, but right after Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky attacked him and Jungle Boy, Page him to raise his edge on Darby Allin. Lance Archer coming for the save then, but he got outnumbered. Sting comes out with the baseball bat as everybody started clearing the ring then after that. So it's like every week though, it's always like a giant brawl going on. Some would say, what was the point of Sting and Luchasaurus thing? Now we know why, okay? Archer, I think it's going to be some type of 3, maybe fatal 4-way for the title. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but you have Archer involved and, Sky and Ethan Page, the president, going for the tag titles. Then again, people will sit there and tell you right now, freaking Moxie and Eddie Kingston going to go for the tag title. So who are going for the tag titles? I have no idea. All right, but it's always some brawl ending the show and everything. The show is okay. I will say that. Christian and Hobbs put on a really good match. Conti and Shida was good. Hangman and what's his face? Hangman and Ricky Starks were good, even though that German suplex looked deadly, but good match though. Penta and Trent, I'm counting whatever. The Jericho and MJF promos were good. The show is okay. I would say that. The whole Stone Cold, Moxley crash into the bus thing, just felt like copy and paste. And once again, I would have expected Rich Swann to show up too. QT, I'm still trying to take seriously, but I'm not if he can't even take down badass Billy Gunn. So, I don't know. He couldn't beat Mr. Ass out there. So, yeah. Overall, the show was good. I will say that. Not bad in a way, but it was okay. That's all I can really say about Dynamite. But other than that, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HoodNight890. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace. See you tomorrow night for an Impact review as we are getting closer and closer to Rebellion this Sunday. All right? So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.